It's okay to be a loner. It is okay. And what's up, guys, and welcome to my office or the YouTube studio. So guys, the average day for me when I have off work, and my wife is working. So today's a Sunday, so my wife is working, so I have all day. So I don't sleep in. Sleeping in for me is about 7 a.m. That's as late as I can sleep in. And that's just because I got so much stuff that I want to get done. Like right now I'm working on YouTube stats and all kinds of stuff. And you know, it takes a full day. I spend a good 8 to 10 hours when I have off and when my wife is working. So I'm spending 8 to 10 hours on YouTube looking over the stats and everything. So I'm dealing with AdWords, and I'm also dealing with Amazon affiliate, working on stuff, working on making YouTube videos, editing YouTube videos, uploading YouTube videos, putting tags, commenting to people, messaging people, replying back, and checking out other videos, seeing what tags and stuff I need to re-edit on old videos and stuff. So right now, this is what I'm working on. So I check out my stats, and these are for the top 10 videos, and I believe we have it set up for, let's change it to the last 7 days so we can see the stats. So top 10 videos for the last 7 days. This is my car YouTube channel, so this is not my main YouTube channel. So I go over all my stats to see how I can better my channel. And you know, like I say to a lot of people, let's rotate the camera back around here. So like I say to a lot of people, YouTube is probably the lowest paid full-time job you're ever gonna have if you become a YouTube creator. And I mean, unless you sell yourself, you can get far on YouTube by selling yourself, and that's what a lot of these big YouTubers do. Eventually, you know, they reach a point where they stop growing, and you come to a realization. If you join a network, networks often have you go through programs to make you more funny, entertaining. But to do that kind of stuff, first you have to have the drive to want to do that stuff. So you got to be outrageous. Like, for example, while I'm recording this video, I could act like I'm leaning back on the chair that I have here, and I could be like, so guys, and as I'm talking, you know, just talking about whatever I'm talking about, like YouTube stats and stuff, I could lean back and fall on the ground and act like that was real, act like it was unexpected. But in all reality, 90% of the time, all these pranks and all these things that people are doing that look like it's accidental, it's not, guys. I hate to burst the bubble, and I think deep down inside most people know that, but they still watch because it's entertaining. And so there's a lot of stuff that, you know, I could do that stuff too if I wanted to, but I don't think I'm at that point where I want to just sell myself and be somebody I'm not. Even though growing up and even now I'm pretty funny when I want to be, it's just, you know, for me YouTube is more of a platform to just upload videos and have fun. I don't have the mindset of, oh, I'm gonna make a job from this. I've been contacted by networks before, and joining a network is pretty much, they're taking a part of your money that you're earning, and they promise to promote your content, and this and that, and help you grow. So that's pretty much what a network does. So I was contacted by a network not too long ago, and you know, I turned them down. For one, they had not the greatest reviews, and number two, you see, do you ever watch these big YouTubers and you think, oh my word, they're always going on these vacations and all these trips, and they're meeting all these YouTubers? Guess what, guys? When you're in a network, you have to do that stuff. You have to go pretty much where they tell you to and meet who they line up for you. So that's why you see these YouTubers meeting other YouTubers and these YouTubers going on these trips to like Japan and Australia, going to Canada. So it's because it's set up to make the network more money by you making more money. So the more money a YouTuber makes, the more the network makes, because they take a certain percentage of that. So that's why, you know, a lot of these big YouTubers, they start out like vlogging, and you know, it's not, they start out original, I would say, because if you watch someone for 5 years, their whole term is reinventing yourself. That's what they use to, that's what they call people on YouTube that change, but it's actually selling yourself. People call it reinventing yourself. Well, it's not reinventing yourself, it's selling yourself, or selling somebody that you're really not, but then you become them. So in a way it is reinventing yourself, but it doesn't come natural. You just naturally don't wake up one day and be completely different. Not without somebody in the background telling you, you know, that's how you should engage and change and stuff. So in a way it is reinventing yourself, but in a way it's selling yourself. So, and you know, selling yourself seems and sounds bad, and in some cases it is. Some of these YouTubers really sell themselves to the point that they're completely, all their values are just gone. Who they are is gone. Some YouTubers maintain that 50-50. You know, they got the 50% of them that's still original, and then the 50% that's, you know, doing what it takes to get big. And then you got the ones who, you know, 25% original, 75% fake, and then 75% original, 25% fake. And I would have to say, you will never really be big unless you are a certain percentage. I think happy medium would be 50% fake and 50% genuine. But you know, it's an interesting thing. So we kind of got lost track here on. So that's kind of my day anyway. On days I have off, I get up at 6:30, 7 o'clock. Work on YouTube stuff until my wife comes home. Once my wife comes home, then, you know, spend time with her, go to bed, get up for work. If I'm home before my wife is home from work, I hit the computer and I'm on YouTube working on stuff. And yeah, as you can probably tell, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, but I'm at the point where, you know, if I sleep until 9 o'clock or even later, you know, that's 2 hours that I lost of stuff that I had to get done. So there's just so much stuff to do, and people don't realize that. And again, you know, you don't make much money on it, but it is some money, and it is also a hobby that keeps you home most of the time, unless you're like these vloggers who purposely go out to events and stuff. But it takes a lot of work. So that is just an inside to how my days go when my wife's working and I have off. So it's all, I mean, the last time I hung out with somebody besides my wife or family, probably 8 years. See, I would be classified in this, we're going to kind of get off topic here, but I would be classified as a loner. And the world likes to stereotype loners as depressed people who have no friends, who live in their mom's basements, who, you know, they're disgusting, they don't shower, they're overweight, you know, they're just these gross people, or gothic emo people. A loner would be, you know, that's how they stereotype, you know, the kids that do these mass shootings and stuff. There's a big problem with the world. I mean, as everyone knows, stereotyping people, I think, is okay on some aspects, because everybody has a stereotype. You can't get out of that. I mean, for example, people would stereotype me as a loner. I mean, I would assume that's what they probably think, because I haven't hung out with anybody besides my wife or my family in 8 years, and that's because, you know, how do I put this in perspective for people who are watching this video? It's okay to be a loner. It is okay. But the world teaches you that if you're a loner, there's something wrong with you. But there's something wrong with everybody. There's something wrong with the popular kids, the lower kids, inner city kids, mountain kids, I mean, townies, city slickers, country girls and boys. There's something wrong with us all. And people stereotype loners really bad, and then they hit them really hard. Well, guys, it's okay to be a loner if you gotta learn to be happy with yourself. See, I'm not missing out on anything with hanging out with people or whatnot, because I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy doing the things that I do, and hey, that's alright. So the biggest thing, I keep looking over at the YouTube stats because it's constantly changing, so I should have put my camera in front of the computer screen so I'm not constantly going So be who you are and stop worrying about what other people think. Just be happy. Better yourself so you can rely on yourself. And just, you know, if you are a loner and you have no friends, that's not a bad thing. To be honest, it's really not a bad thing. If you're happy, that's great. Now, if you're a loner and you're not happy and you're really depressed, it's probably because other people in your life or at school have really made you feel that way. And one thing you gotta understand is people are gonna be mean. Doesn't matter how old you are. When you're an adult, they're mean. When you're a teenager, they're mean. When you're in middle school, they're mean. Everybody is gonna be mean to you, and everybody's gonna have their own opinion of you. So the biggest thing will be to just be yourself and learn to find happiness in what you enjoy. Do what you enjoy, and just be happy. That's all it is. Because, you know, if you're in school and people mistreat you, guess what? It's in your control, because someday you're going to be old, and, you know, be happy. That's the biggest thing. Just be happy with who you are, because I'm happy where I am, and, you know, there's places I want to be, and I'm going to get there someday, because I got the focus, and that's pretty much the biggest thing. So be happy, guys.